Hello, everybody. Times 2. Hello, Jeff. Our Quick Quest 30 post-show. Trying to get all set up here again. Yeah, the garden shaft. My God. The garden shaft. You know what I mean? I got to put this mic up earlier or higher. Hello, Professor. Hello, everybody. The garden shaft with Dr. Spooner says now there's gold in the garden shaft. Hi, Vance. What about we find the truckload of silver first and then go for the gold? What'd you think of tonight's episode, guys? What do you think? Yep, Henry. Hello, everybody. Our Quick Quest post show. A late one tonight because it's the premiere. Our other post shows will be at 10:15 on a regular scheduled program. Hello, Scott. Yep, Jeff, gold. A lot of gold talk, a lot of treasure talk, you know? A lot of gold talk, a lot of treasure talk. You know what I mean? There we go. You up, Gary? Daniel, I think that box that Gary showed was that jewelry or whatever it was from the tidbit I saw that it said it was Roman, but we haven't seen it yet. It was in a promo, a couple of jewels, and then we saw one promo was sort of like they said Roman times. Drilling down was very good. Very good. That lot 8, they found that artifact. On the west side. And Laird's got a full lab there. That's all we're going to be seeing. A lot of, instead of going to, what's that, St. Mary's College of Research, we're always in the lab for some reason. But it's good to find out exactly at the time what it is when they bring it over there to find out what it is. So they got their own lab, but Laird is ecstatic for having that lab there. The hook, Scott says. Hi, Ray. Yeah, I can't wait till see too, Daniel. So now we got the Spooner gold, the Spooner silver, now the Spooner gold. They had to drill 50 more wells, 6-inch wells, to try to find the direction of the water or the gold. They showed us on lot 26 that there was a well there and there's a pond in front and a wall in the back. So we got to determine what all that is. You know what I mean, guys? Yep, Scott, all kinds of new technology, way above my head, you know? So that's why they were digging at the garden shaft, tunneling underneath to meet this other tunnel. What was it, 103 feet deep? So very strange, very strange. And the new girl's name is Emma. Well, we'll get all the details tomorrow at 7 o'clock, between 7 and 7:30 tomorrow with Judy. She'll be doing all her point-on analysis. No, Daniel, I didn't hear the percentage. Just that there was, they mentioned gold about 100 times. Yep, Sydney, they're all smiling. You know, season 1, they were smiling too. Now we're in season 10. Yep, Judy will be busy as a bee. I'll be doing screenshots later. Get our screenshots together for tomorrow. But I loved it when Marty, he cracks me up. Remember this, guys. When Gary found that sort of square-looking piece with Jack and brought it to get analyzed, and Emma said, there's a lot of arsenic in this little square piece. And, you know, arsenic is poison to us. So they stopped making it before the 16th century. They stopped doing that because it's so harmful. And then when Rick FaceTimes Marty, Marty says, good, good, good. Then he says, hey, at least you found not the treasure, but you found poison on the island. And he laughed. That sort of made me laugh a little bit, guys. No problem, right? This is our first pre-show and post-show today. It's been a long day for me, so if I stutter and stumble, don't worry about it. Yep, phased out in the 1500s. Hello, Doreen. Good evening. So that was a good one by Marty. You found the poison, but you didn't find the treasure. But the trigger words, remember, guys, the trigger words, the production. Gold, treasure vault, and now they hit us with the Templars. Now at Roslyn Chapel, it took them 10 years to think, well, these carved out figures in this cave are pointing directly to Oak Island. Yeah, I don't think so. Or they passed by it or whatever. That should have been noticed years ago if there was some kind of connection of Oak Island to these carvings in the Roslyn Chapel. Don't you think, guys? But again, they got to tie the Templars in there. Even though I think the Templars went to North America, and I think they stopped by Oak Island. Yeah, Daniel, I don't get it. We'll see. There's Chris. It's the Portugal Templars, yeah. Hi, Son Don. How are you? Hello, Gloria. This is our post podcast. Quick Quest 30. I got snow outside. Colder than heck. The cold really bothers me with my medical conditions. So even though I stay in, the cold just bothers me. Doreen and people in Canada can never figure it out. They got to wait till Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern time. But their History Channel has nothing to do with the American History Channel, Doreen, until the History Channel here in the United States sends it to them, or they buy it off this History Channel. That's why there's the delay. You always can get a VPN and trick your servers into saying you're in the United States and watch it when we do it on Tuesday nights. That's why I put on my Oak Island podcast. Sorry for the spoilers this year. I don't hold anything back. People get upset, but then either, leave the channel, don't look at replies, or wait till Sunday night after you see it and check our channels out. Yes, Cindy, I think it's that bracelet or some kind of gold bracelet. I saw it in a promo, and it showed red rubies or red gems in it. You see it in the promo, Sydney? I think that's what it was. If Maddie's eyes opened up that much, but I don't know. I have no idea. Holy Muyan! Yeah, and I learned they had 14 set-up monitors. Some on the southeast corner of the swamp and the money pit. 7 to 8 months, they should have some data coming in now, Henry. Yeah, I saw that, Daniel, the bunk hook or a grapple hook. Yup, lot 8 must have some good things, and then we're on lot 5. I don't know how much the past owner there excavated on lot 5. It doesn't seem like much big digs on lot 5. A lot of surface finds. So we'll see. Yup. They save all the goodies to the last, Doreen. Just like we know when the Duma mining came in, then they started going into the garden shaft in October. Thanks for Muyan. So we sort of have a timetable, and they do these things right in October and button it up now in November. All right, let me show you a picture of this here. Are you ready? Hello, Judy. I thought you'd be knocked out by now. We got a lot of work to do. I haven't even started. I've been going since about 8 o'clock this morning. All right, let's put up this. It took them all this time that they think that tunnel they found, that yellow tunnel, where Steve projected it from sonar, is heading right to the garden shaft. And then, Daniel, if they use wood or old wood, I don't know how they date that. The adze, the way they carve the wood, I understand that, old-fashioned carving of the wood. But that wood could be used over and over and over and over again for structures anywhere. You find a pile of wood that's pretty good, you use it up in them tunnels, them heavy boards and heavy pylons, Let's see what Ray has to say. The Muyan data was supposed to take 9 months, since it's like May at the start of the season. There'll only be like 6 months, so they have about 3 more months for Muyan data, and that would be good. Well, we're getting close. We're getting close, Ray. And Luann says, I figured the garden area was a hot spot for a few years. I had no idea. I saw that shaft many, many years ago, on TV with the ladder sticking up. Then they just sort of never did anything with it. Then they made it a memorial for the woman on Oak Island. Then they put rocks on it. And now we see Duma Mining actually putting the yellow hatch on it. So just unbelievable. Now, Daniel, we'll have to go back on the drone videos when the yellow hatch was first identified. We know in March we had Billy digging out at the garden shaft in March, late March. But when they actually erected the yellow hatch, we'll have to look back on that, even if we have that. No, Judy, it wasn't from the Muyan. It was from the sonar. It was from the camera they stuck down 16.25. So we haven't seen any Muyan direction yet, as I think that was. So we got a whole bunch of information going yet. You know what I mean, guys? Okay, Kurt. Let me put that in there. Lot 5 has dry stone walls on all 4 corners of the lot, per Robert S. Young, previous owner of Lot 5. Thank you, Kurt. Holy Muyan! And it'll give us better direction to where they go. They're just following this tunnel, that they found. It looks like it's going to the garden shaft. What that means is, I have no idea. I was told by many people that the garden shaft was a pump shaft. But now we have Dr. Spooner saying it's got gold in the garden shaft. So they're looking, they're doing. Yeah, Jamie, I have no idea why they never explored it and just made it a memorial. I have no idea. Yeah, 103 feet, Daniel. 103 feet. And this is we're saying maybe where the tunnel is. I put this down because they got a lot of new borehole markings that if we can put it over a picture that the drone took, Michael from Dot to Dot, support Dot to Dot, and Oliver at Oak Island Research, so we can get an idea by their graphs. And the tunnel also can be a flood tunnel also. So we just don't know. Okay, what's Ray say? If there's a flooded tunnel, even though they go vertically down into the garden shaft, how do they block the water off for exploration purposes? Well, the tunneling that they do now, they put the concrete, liquid concrete into the ceilings and floors, and it seals the water right there. I had it posted on another podcast when they line inside tunnels, as long as they got a viable target. And we know they must have got the Muon. Some technology had to come through by now. Jeff M., you're right on the ball. June 20th, Daniel, is when you posted the operating movement video of Duma starting to build a platform. Okay, yeah. When the frame was up. Very good, Jeff. Very, very good. So like I said, I think season 10 is going to be a turning point. As far as the cave in England, I don't know. I have no idea. You think now by 2022 that they would have saw those symbols, took pictures of those symbols and videos of that cave, especially Doug. He's in my group, Doug Crowell. He would be right on that stuff years ago. So I don't know. And Daniel says, I wonder if Roman artifacts may have originated from Herculaneum, which is the ancient ruins of Pompeii. It was first discovered in the 1500s and began to be pirated. Yeah. Sundawn, I've never been there. I have health problems, and traveling is not one of my finest things to try to do at this time. But I think we got a good season 10 kickoff. Of course, they got to have fillers and fill-ins. A lot of research going on. A lot of lab work. A lot of surface finds. And obviously, they're showing us a lot of detail on what's coming on a gold signature and a silver signature on the Spooner side, and new finds that Gary's finding on the island. But as far as any other spot on the island, I think that one well on lot 26 and that stone wall on lot 26 that says it goes back to the 1200s should be good. Not bad, Judy, not bad. Was pretty informative. Let me see if I got another picture here. And there's all the drill holes they made trying to follow the water and the gold signature. I'll have screenshots, Judy, of the digging down so all can see tomorrow. Yup, Jamie. They use that a lot. A lot of those cameras got bad lights. And those little flashlights, they're real powerful. They'll either hose clamp it to a camera with those big hose clamps and then duct tape around it so they can see in the water. Okay, Judy. Just let me know. As I do my screenshots, I'll do some screenshots of Diggy Down and the screenshots of the premiere. So what did you guys think? Did it keep your interest? Anything new? What do you think? I want to hear from you guys. We already know what's going on at the garden shaft. Now we got to get the particulars. You know, don't forget to like the podcast if you could, please. Subscribe if you could, please. If you can support in any way, I thank you so much. Everything comes up this month in November to keep this channel rolling. I thank you so much that have contributed. I thank you so much. And the puzzles, we got a 500-piece puzzle for sale. It's $45 each, plus postage, plus tax. I'm ready to send one out to Canada. It's $45 plus $21 postage to Canada, so it's $66 for one puzzle, USA funds. In the USA, there should be, for one puzzle, between $8 and $9. This is priority mail because it's over a pound. And for two puzzles are between $14 and $17, all priority mail, all tracked. They are no returns, no refund, as is. But of course, if you get it smashed and you send me a picture of it that day, of course, we'll send you a new one with no problem. Yeah, Daniel, I was thinking of that too. Going way deeper than Sam Ball. Way before he was around. Yep. But don't forget, like that one spot there in 1795, they knew there were stone roads under the swamp. You know what I mean? So all these things that they did find, they knew was there. Jamie, I think they always did put cameras down, but maybe it just wasn't show worthy. Plus, some of it is very hard to see in the thick mud. They have to wait till it settles down to put any kind of camera in. So they know what to do. It's just that maybe it hit the editor's floor and just not TV worthy for us to see anything but muddy water. You know what I mean? All depends on their storyline. What's your take? Portugal. I like the comparisons from Portugal to Oak Island. The carvings, the 5-finger drains, the 90-foot spiral Templar initiation, whatever the heck you call it, initiation, tunnel. Other than treasure, what do you hope gets answered? Well, obviously, who came to America or the Americas or discovered the New World first? Christopher Columbus, the Templars, the Vikings, and set the record straight. Unbelievable. Yep, and who built it? Who built these tunnels? The who? Many, many people are on this island. Many, many people were involved in this crazy thing. Well, look at these guys, 10 years, and we're still getting bombed with information. You know what I mean? Information, information, information overload. Time to find something. But right now, they're on the gold track, which makes good TV. Yep, Luann. And Scott, I agree. Set the book straight. Let's see here. And they're getting away from the money pit a little bit to look on Lot 5 and going west. Until we get back into the swamp. They said they had some agreements with the Mi'kmaq to do something there for both sides to agree with. So that's good. So you got a double toast of me tonight. I don't know if we'll do these Quick Quest 30s post shows, but it'll be a lot better doing them at 10:15 p.m. Eastern time after every show than 11:15. You know what I mean, guys? But I like them because your mind's fresh. You just saw the program. But we saw the program from 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock, 3 hours of program, an hour before that, my pre-show. So that's a long day. So like I said, be here tomorrow, 7:15, plus or minus. Me and Judy will be on going over screenshots of the show. Yeah, Daniel. And Ellen says, I think the whole area of the island is a big spot. Yeah, they use the whole island. They use the whole island for a bank. There might be different treasures or deposits all over the island because it was hidden in the back of the bay. They can't see it from the top of the bay. A perfect spot. So that's it. Okay, guys, you're going to get a double whammy of this. Remember, members, for the second time, always go forward. You may get a setback, but just believe in yourself. Believe in your dreams no matter how old you are. For tomorrow is a never given. In this crazy world we live in, the world needs a ton of prayers right now. So as my friend Jan says, you got to be kind, you got to be smiling, you stay strong, you stay positive, you stay safe. COVID's still out there. I know that for a fact. Thank you for joining me tonight. Judy will be with me tomorrow night. So pop in tomorrow, Wednesday's podcast about everything they went on today and tonight in detail, if I got any voice left. Thanks for joining me tonight. I hope you enjoyed the show, a double show. Take care. And bye-bye.